2003 was the year I was invited into the world of private foundations through a friend and colleague who was a successful investment advisor that provided the venue, we called it a family retreat, to pass on relevant information, education, assistance, and support for wealthy families who controlled their own family foundations. It was not unusual to have the first, second, and sometimes even the third generation in attendance because the parents wanted to make sure their children understood everything involved to preserve the family legacy. Our first event was held at the Ritz in beautiful Lake Las Vegas, Nevada, and the following year we went to fabulous Hana, Hawaii, where once again the families were eager to learn everything they needed to know about investments, taxation, best practices, and of course, my insightful contribution on corporate compliance. I'll never forget one of the sessions. The presenter was from San Francisco and served as executive director for two very large foundations. One was Hewlett, of Hewlett-Packard fame, and the other was Levi, yes, the Blue Jeans. Before he was done speaking, I was in tears as he related story after story of how through just a little bit of money, the grants they offered made such a difference in someone's life. He told us one year that he sent a letter to every social worker employed in the state of California saying he would send them $100 to do as they see fit, no questions asked. All they had to do was write him back so he knew their name and address. Later that year, he received a letter from one of the social workers explaining how she spent the money. She was handed a new case involving a 14-year-old boy whose parents decided they didn't want him anymore. He became a ward of the court and, of course, was devastated and scared. She couldn't imagine what he was going through, but knew she needed to do something just a little bit different because in this kid's crumbling world, it was clear he had nothing. She took that $100 and bought him a bicycle, which, when he got it, made him for the first time in a long time actually smile. She knew this small act of kindness provided him with a tiny glimmer of hope. Hope that someone could help him. Hope that someone actually cared. What became so clear to me throughout his presentation was that it doesn't take hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars to create impact. It can be done $50, $100, or $1,000 at a time, but doing something, anything to demonstrate your generosity and strong desire to help charitable causes certainly builds better communities and a better world for us all.